The workshop's about 4.5 days here in Hilo, and we have 35 participants, and we have graduate students and postdoctoral researchers from China, Canada, Japan, India, Caltech, and UC, the UC system, University of California system, as well as some University of Hawaii affiliates as well. Yeah, so, well, today specifically, we're doing a hands-on team-based activity where the participants are dealing with concepts of sampling and detector design, but they're really working in small international teams collaboratively. Yeah, well, we've called this it's a 30-meter telescope developing future leaders workshop, and so it's really centered around project management, so getting skills in project management and what it's like to be part of a big international collaborative team like TMT is, as well as focusing on some more technical things like systems engineering and instrumentation design. So a lot of different things, but I think we're also using this as a way to pilot a potential future program for the 30-meter telescope.
Is this the annual event?
This is the inaugural event, so we're hoping that it does become a more, maybe even longer and more consistent annual event, but this is all we have so far.
It came through my involvement with a professional development program which is run through IC, the Institute for Scientists and Engineer Educators, and I've done several training and teaching exercises with them in the past, and so when they were formulating this workshop they invited me to come and help out, and I jumped at the opportunity. Really, I think the greatest thing is the building of community. I think the relationships that are forming here between people in India, China, Japan, Canada, and the US, it's great. You know, we have people from each of these countries coming together, really sharing their histories, their cultures, their scientific and professional backgrounds. It's really been exciting to see that happen. Yeah. This is a pilot program, but it's been highly successful according to what I've seen so far. These people never met each other before today, at least many of them haven't. And I really feel like these people have developed relationships that are going to carry on beyond this workshop. And I think that is the ultimate goal of this workshop, is to really build those global connections so that when TMT does come to light, we actually have people that are very familiar with the different teams involved in this project, and they can move forward and work together successfully with TMT.
Well, I'm very much interested in TMT, and I'm hoping to be involved with TMT in the future as a future astronomer or some other type of scientist. So my research at UCLA involves studying stars at the center of our galaxy, and in order to do that we need to have very precise positions and measurements of our stars that we look at. With TMT we'll have unprecedented unprecedented real coverage of our stars and details that will enable us to really further study this particular field of science. I am a Hilo boy. I grew up here in Hilo, Hawaii. I really enjoy meeting a lot of the people from the different partner countries and also within the United States as well, is having the opportunity to interact with other astronomers and engineers, and all of us potentially being interested in helping out TMT in the future. It's a really neat experience.
It's mainly my interest in the workshop is because I have worked with TMT for past 3 years, and I really wanted to see what it is all about, how you get to interact with other people. We have always sat in our offices and worked things around, but I haven't actually come out and met people who are actually working with TMT. Main thing is interacting with people from different countries, so which I had never got an exposure before. And the second is I actually spoke to so many instructors who have worked with TMT, like Warren and Hannah, but I have never even met them before. I have worked with Warren for a year and I never spoke to him before, so it was good. Because this is the exposure I think everyone should get during their graduate period, because that is, though you're involved in a project, if you're not aware of what's happening outside, then you won't appreciate your contribution to the project. So maybe it's really required for people who are getting involved in TMT in future. You should continue organizing it.